Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor, and today we're going to talk about one of the most underrated and highly misused vehicles in Battlefield 4 Naval Strike DLC, which is the RHIB, which can absolutely shred infantry, scout helicopters, attack boats, other RHIBs, hovercrafts, and of course jet skis. But it's all about positioning and map awareness. And the first don't is whenever you see somebody solo RHIB set up in a lane, don't just randomly jump in and start driving straight into the shit. You're going to see that happen a couple times in a couple different clips. When playing Rush on Naval Strike or any Rush map, it's all about eliminating the bad guys in the MCOMs, setting the MCOMs, and then protecting the MCOMs from the bad guys getting in. And some of these maps have wonderful lanes. As I throw out a motion sensor ball, and I'm about to adjust my mini-map zoom level because there are bad guys everywhere. I have confidence that my left is protected by one of the islands, has a couple friendlies on it. My back is definitely protected. So look at the lane that I have now. I can literally watch A get set and defend anybody running up from their spawn area along that beach. The important thing is to not let this thing overheat, because if it's overheated, you're really in trouble. If somebody's staring at you and you see the lock and you hear the lock, that's the javelin user. That's the guy you definitely want to kill. The straw also hits like a truck, but it's a little bit more forgiving. Usually one javelin is all it takes to really mess you up in a RHIB. So this is the sort of positioning that you can get with a RHIB, whether you're playing Obliteration, Rush, or Carrier Assault. Every time you steal one of these things, position is key, and you can absolutely wreck house. Switch to the drive, then back to the gun, and oh wait, straight into the shit, which doesn't work out. And I've seen this sort of thing a million of times, and I'm sure you have too, where people jump in RHIBs simply to cross a 5-foot river, a creek, really. And here's another opportunity. Kill the whole boat, jump in, secondary seat, and they've already advanced from this first set of MCOMs, and we're somewhat behind them, in between where they spawn and where they have to go. So not only can I mow them down from this angle, but I can detract from their attacking forces from the MCOMs where they have to come hunt and get me. Because if I kill enough people, they're definitely going to come hunting. And look at this. Now I've got problems. I'm about to overheat because it is a target-rich environment, and I'm worried about getting one shot from a bolt action or the javelin lock. So I'm trying to suppress everything that's basically shooting at me. And oh, look. I overheat, and we go straight into the shit. Gave the RHIB right back to them. So here's an example of a good RHIB driver. A pilot, Rob Slasher, one of the community members. Once you get going, it's important to stay on the move and try to break locks. The pilot has to try to figure out where the locks are coming from and where to dodge them, trying to stay close to cover and constantly on the move. There's nothing wrong with pillaring a RHIB boat, whether you're solo or with a teammate. Pull up, get a couple kills, and pull back. And you'll see there's moments of opportunity with the RHIB. There's spots where people clump up, and you can really just dump the hot lead on them and absolutely ruin their day. These opportunities will present themselves all the time. Maybe you're playing something like Obliteration and there's a attack chopper coming in. Jump in a RHIB, hide behind a rock, and let it pass over. Once it passes over, start shooting at it. You have all the time in the world if it's a scout or attack chopper, because they have to turn all the way around before they start shooting you. Just a flesh wound, we're still good, and rolling on we go. The last thing you want to do with an attack chopper or a scout helicopter is shoot at them when they're looking straight at you. Try to hide, make them pass, then light them up. Same with attack boat. Keep your distance and try to kill the guys on the back working the chain guns and repairs. And remember, next time you see somebody in a RHIB solo gunning, when shit is hitting the fan, remember, he probably picked that position carefully and he's watching a lane mowing people down. Don't just get in the driver's seat and go right into the shit. These things are absolute wonderful opportunities of destruction, and they're highly underrated. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon, YouTube.